Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Real quick, when I say live, what I mean is that I'm recording myself right now in real time, seeing the information, seeing the data for the very first time. So to respect your time, if you are looking for a video where somebody's doing a trade recap and talking to you with hindsight in their favor, this won't be a video for you. But if you are open to the idea of an unscripted, nitty-gritty, dirty look into what it's like to be a day trader and how day trading can play out, I'm confident you'll get value from this video. So I will pause the recording software for now, and I'll be back at market open. All right, the market is open, and watching Tesla here, 180 is an area that I have mapped out that I am finding interest in. But as of right now, not looking like it's going to come into play, but I'll keep an eye on it if it does. Let's actually hop over here to coin. Worth keeping an eye on too. But all right, I will go ahead and pause for the time being. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get short here. No, 275.50. Whoops. So 275.50, I am short here on NVIDIA. See if I can take some out at 275. Looking for this thing to roll back over here. Not necessarily go to lows, but at least somewhat of a pullback. Well, not looking so good right now. I'm not going to wave the white flag quite yet. I will go ahead and pause for the time being. Okay, well, massive screw up on my part. I apologize. I took a loss on NVIDIA. Thought I was recording this whole time. Came back, took this trade here on Netflix, which carried me back quite a bit. However, still red slightly, but well, that's disappointing. Oh, okay, don't, what is that, 179. So again, let me just go back, and you can see NVIDIA just went completely, just didn't care, kept going up even though markets were coming back down. And then I went over and so, you know, that one knocked me out up at 276.50. Had some slippage on it, but then, like I said, came back over to Netflix and thought, hey, this one looks like it wants to behave with the market. And came back. Yeah, in hindsight, I should be holding still, but hey, we're all really, really good traders in hindsight, right? And what we should be doing. But regardless, got in at 320, took my first target out at 318, so got $2 in my favor. And then came back up and probably got a little too aggressive on that one. But like I said, brought me to 471. And look at NVIDIA go. Just straight up. I mean, and here to, you know, offer the 5-minute gap down. I mean, to think there were some poor souls shorting down there. I hope they were disciplined, because if they weren't, they're not having a good morning here. Okay, I'll go ahead and pause. I apologize again, but so down right now, $108. Still do like Tesla. Potentially 178.50. Get that alert to the private community. So 178.50. And then one, of course, 178 or 180 came into play. Would have been a beautiful entry point. Maybe I'll get another chance at it though here. 180.15. Let's see. Double checking. So yeah, let's see if this thing wants to pop up to 180.15. Okay, in. Good. See if it wants to come down now. Need to see it at 75. So there we go. See if it wants to reject down some more. So took off some more there. 200 shares left. So these ones I'm putting at a stop at 180.35. So I could still lose money on these final shares here, but I want to give this thing a chance to potentially roll back over and who knows, make me a whole lot more money. We'll take off another 100 at 179.25 if it wants to come back there, and I'd still have 100 shares. So took those off, very nice. So yeah, let's just make the stop now. If this thing wants to break down through 179, I'll put the stop loss at 179.50. So could still lose money on these last 100 shares, but that's okay. I'm willing to do that in the spirit of seeing if this thing wants to get rejected back even further. So for you premium members, this was the wolf head that I played here. But okay, I will pause, and like I said, if this thing wants to come down through 179, then I'll start to move that stop loss down. Although, you know what? That's 100 shares. I probably should take off 50 more here just because it's putzing around. I now have a hammer at the VWAP. But you know what? Let's just play ball. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. But yes, mentally, I'm noting probably should be taking off another 50 here because it's starting to feel more so like a 50-50 at this point with the hammer off VWAP. But like I said, I'll play ball with it and see what it wants to do. But I will go ahead and pause for now. Okay, I need to step away from my computer. So the stop is in 180.31. So like I said, still could lose money on these. And hopefully when I get back to the computer, I'm going to see this thing further down here. But we'll see what happens. But everything is in play right now. And yeah. Let's see. Like I said, I'm playing ball. Let's see if this thing wants to roll over. Worst case scenario, I'm still making money on the trade. I'm just happening to lose a little bit of money on these final 100 shares. But if I can get the break to the downside, then who knows how much these final 100 shares will make me. But like I said, worth at least seeing how it plays out. But like I said, I got to step away for a few moments. Well, I'm getting back and seeing that Tesla decided to just be a loser. Not a losing trade, but just a loser, like characteristic. Like, dude, you're a loser. Like, it was a loser. Why didn't you want to just roll over for me? So yes, I should have just taken off those 50 shares down there. But like I said, hey, play ball, see what happens. And on the bright side, now up back to green on the day. So from down 580 to up now 85. So you know, if there's any lesson there, just cut the losses because it gives you a chance to stay in the game. And still turn green. What time is it? 9:50. All right, so we're not even at the 30-minute mark yet. But yeah, in hindsight now, sure, Clay, you should have just taken them off down there. You're right, but at that time, it was looking like this thing had a chance to completely pick up more momentum, come back down, and really work out nicely. But it just decided not to do that, and that's just how it goes sometimes. But compared to what was being risked there, because I had a very tight stop based on the wolf head setup, that was a good, solid trade. And I'm wondering if I should potentially try it again now. Let me get this out of the way. I'm so paranoid right now. Did I hit record? Did I hit record? I did. I'm recording. What we have here, basically a rising. In fact, I'm going to need to get that alerted. Rising wedge, 1 minute. So interesting pattern here. Might be looking to try to play it off a rejection of that upper trend line. Let's come back over here to Netflix. Well, Netflix is... It's quite interesting too. Okay, I'll go ahead and pause. You dirty dog. Now Tesla's starting to come back down. That's right. I'm just saying that and kidding. That was, I played it right. I was positioned. I had it broken down at that point in time. Who knows how much that 100 shares would have made me. So I say that in jest. Just because, hey, we've all been there before. We have all been there. Still watching Netflix. It's got my attention still. I'll go ahead and pause. All right, going to try to get short here at 322.25 on Netflix with this move upwards here. Suppose I could come in at 321. Let's see if it wants to make a pop up there. And I'm at 322.25. Actually, you know what? I like this. 323.65. And this is based off of the 2 minute. But maybe I don't need to be waiting. Maybe I'm getting a little too greedy and thinking it can get up there. Of course, if it gets up there, then I'm going to say, why was I so aggressive down here if I were to just get in right now? So choices. I will go ahead and pause. Watching 179 as a potential short here on Tesla. Well-defined area. Netflix is still looking really interesting too. Wow, big seller there on Tesla right now. Okay, I will go ahead and pause. Okay, I have an order at 325.25. Netflix in. So looking for a move back down. If it doesn't happen, well, I'll be right on the day. But I'm okay with that because I like this setup. Well, I tried to take out half down there and it did not work out. Let's see if it wants to come back down. That'll be a shame. Come on, just come down a bit more. Oh, come on. There we go. All right. Would love to try to get 324. I don't know how to, I can hit 323.75. And I'm at 323.75 for 75 shares more. Got to get the breakdown of 324 though. In fact, let's do this. Let's do 25 here, and we're just going to roll with 100. Let's see what happens. Whoops, 324.51. Stop is in. So this thing's either going to keep coming down and making us some money, or I think I'm making money no matter what. Yeah, because I got in at 325.25. So regardless, these last 100 shares are making me money. So this thing's either bouncing here and going to take me out, or it's going to keep on rolling back over. And who knows how much money it's going to make me. So again, giving myself a chance. Giving it a chance to roll over, work in my favor. You know what? No, let's just give it even more wiggle room. Let's play ball here, boys. 325.51. So I could still lose money on these ones now. So officially willing to lose a little bit of money, but I'm willing to lose some money because let's play ball. Let's see if this thing wants to roll over, right? Let's play some ball here. Maybe that's what I'm going to title this. Let's play ball. Because maybe it's stupid. Maybe I'm being greedy. Maybe I should just be getting out right now. But I don't have hindsight, right? When you look over here and all you see is black, the void of nothingness. Well, yeah, that's why trading's hard, because you don't have hindsight. So you're absolutely right. Maybe 5 minutes from now, you're saying, Clay, you shouldn't have played ball. You should have just gotten out right now, ensured the winning trade. Fine. But if this thing's all the way down here and I got out right now, you're saying, Clay, you should have been more patient, right? Because that's how the hindsight voices work. So I will go ahead and pause. And like I said, we're playing ball now. And this thing's either going to work in my favor or I'm going to lose some money on these final shares. But that's fine because I'm here to play some ball. 5 minute looks fantastic. And it's just a question of, does this thing want to roll back over? So I will pause for now. Well, looking like I should not have played ball. But we're not out yet. Not looking good, though. But again, not out yet. But not looking so good. Looking for a rejection back down. We'll see if I can get it or not. Coming back down. So again, maybe I should be getting out right now. Clay, you were almost getting it stopped out. Just take the gains. Take some gains. But no, we're going to play ball. You can't hit a home run unless you play ball, right? Got to give yourself a chance. But I will go ahead and pause. Okay, once again, not looking so good. Where are we at time-wise? 18 minutes? Okay. Okay, I will go ahead and pause, and it looks like I'm going to get stopped out. Well, is it going to start to go in my favor here a little bit? Come on, get out of the way, 324.50. Okay, all right. Got more work to do. Got to get down through this 324 mark if there's really any chance at all. Okay, there we go. $322.75. I would take out some more, but we still got a ways to go before that happens. But yeah, let's see if this thing wants to come on down some more. I'll go ahead and pause. I am going to step away, go hang out with my kids for a little bit. So I apologize if I missed the stop out. But yeah, when I come back, hopefully this thing's even lower. But like I said, I'm going to go hang out with my kids for a little bit, and I'll be back relatively soon. All right, getting back and looking like maybe a chance at my next profit target here of 322.75. Got to get down through 323 though. So we'll see what happens. I'll go ahead and pause. I will say though, quick update, it will be a winning trade now regardless because my stop is at 325 now. I feel just fine with it all the way up there. I mean, that's over at basically $1.50 away. So now I'm making money on the trade no matter what. I mean, I was still making money regardless. I just mean on these last 100 shares, I'll be making money on it. But still just seeing if this thing wants to come down some more. Still have my order out there at 322.75 to take off another 25 shares. But it's either coming out to stop me out or it's going to come back down. But that's the current update. I'll pause. Oh, wow. In time, and I'm about to be stopped out. What a crock. You know? And that's why it's hard to play ball sometimes, right? Because you play ball, and then it doesn't want to play ball back. In hindsight, Clay, dude, you were up like $2 a share. You could have got... And you're right. I could have. But like I said, without hindsight, what happens if this thing had continued to reverse around? Then all of a sudden it's down at 321 or 322. But you know what? I played ball, got paid. Was it as much as I wanted to? No. But think about the habit. I was in position where had this thing continued on down, I'd be making a whole lot more money than what I ended up making. So that's just how it goes sometimes. So I guess from an educational standpoint, I'm glad that it didn't necessarily play ball the way I wanted it to, just so you can get a realistic point of trading. But see through the numbers and look at, the habit that was demonstrated here, right? And because I want you to do the same. I want you to play ball, and I want you to have yourself in the position where you're sitting there saying, okay, good. I've locked in some gains, and if this thing goes in my favor more, fantastic. I'm making money. Who knows how much money, right? Because you don't know how far the price is going to go in your favor. But sometimes, as you saw here, it's just not going to really play ball with you. It's going to come up, punch you out, and that'll be it. So I'm going to go ahead and call it good. I'm up 222 with commissions. Let's call it $210. Not too bad for starting off first trade down 580. But that's why you got to just cut the losses, right? You've heard me say that time and time again, you longer time viewers. Cut the losses. Not fun, not enjoyable. But I swear if this dirty dog turns around. To be fair, you could accuse me. Clay, you should have the stop loss above the highs. You're right. You're right. I probably should have. I should have left it there. But at the time where I moved it down, like I said, I figured $1.50 was plenty of wiggle room. But maybe good old hindsight for, I would have stayed in. I would have been in. I would have survived that right now. So it is what it is, though. But yeah, overall, especially compared to what was being risked, because I got in at, my stop was 326 to begin with. So what did I get in at? Yeah. Yep. So 326, took off some so I was risking 75 cents, got 75 cents on that first allotment, and then started to let it work for me. So, oh come on. You got to be kidding me. So you know what? Follow the chart, not the numbers. Think about it. How did I trade? I traded $1.50. I said, and you heard me say it. Oh, $1.50. That's plenty of that should be plenty of wiggle room. Yeah. Well, it came out, knocked me out, and then rolled right back over. But to be fair, though, in other instances, it works out just fine doing it that way. This is one though where yes, you can make the argument. You should have just kept it according to the chart, and you're not wrong. But overall, like I said, very happy. Started down that, and I apologize again for missing those first two. Was it the first two trades? Yeah, the first two trades. But I'm actually pretty happy because he got a couple of let's play ball. Unfortunately, there wasn't much ball played. As the price didn't want to cooperate until now. So embarrassing. So embarrassing right now. Okay. If you enjoy if you enjoy the transparency, because yes, I get it. Now I'm looking like a total fool. Clay, why don't you leave your stop loss where you had it? All valid points. All I ask is for a little just gentleness, a little perspective that, yeah, that's why trading's hard. Because in hindsight, yeah, it's easy to say where my stop loss has been. But at that exact moment in time, $1.50, that seemed more than reasonable. But it is what it is. So if you enjoyed, hit that like button, leave a comment below. Comment, let's play ball or play ball. So that way I know you're still here. And if you're still here now and, 24 minutes into the video, I really appreciate it. So comment, play ball, hit that like button. And if you enjoy what you see, check out the channel, lots of other content. And if you like what you see from the other content too, then I'd love to have you as a subscriber. Take care and get out there and play some ball. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.